I can't remember nothing. Two bitches just flowing from London. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The mattress was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up.
What's up, you guys? This is azariahleiani back in the cut with another YouTube video.
My ex-bitch left me. That bitch lost, huh? Her bad, her loss, huh? I just sent the text like thanks cause I bossed up.
What's up, you guys? My name is azariahleiani. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing a what's on my iPhone, and I'm going to be giving you guys some insight and all the details of apps for content creators, entrepreneurs, things of that nature. So this is my phone. I have the iPhone 14 Plus. I have it in the purple color, and fun fact, I've never had a colored phone. And when I say colored phone, I mean the phones that they're making now, the purple colors and the pink colors and the green colors, stuff like that. I've always only gotten gold. Before we start this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Check the link in the description box to connect with me on all socials. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing you see on my phone is unlocked is, of course, the wallpaper. This is a wallpaper setting that I have it on right now, but with iOS 16, it gives you the option to have multiple wallpapers. So this is another one, but as of right now, this is what I have on. So when you unlock my phone, this is actually the second page, so we're gonna start with the first one. First thing you see is the widget, and it's just a Barbie, and it has the time, the date, and the actual date with my battery percentage. Well, the battery percentage is a little off, but you know. So on my phone, we have, you know, just the basic Apple apps. We have FaceTime, calendar, photos. So let's go into photos so I can show y'all a little bit of detail on my phone. So in photos, up top, as you can see, I have a album for everything. I have an album for YouTube fonts, lashing, which I will be taking clients for very soon, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow my business page, link in the description. I'll leave it also somewhere on the screen. We have business, we have exercise, because one thing about me, I'm a visual learner and I come across a lot of videos on social media, so I'll save them just to, you know, keep things in mind. So we also have the camera. We have mail, which I don't use. I like to use Gmail. We have the clock. Only thing I really use the clock for is, of course, set alarms. And if you guys have not watched my recent video, which is the beginning and first video of my new series called Solo Diaries, I have a lot of early alarms because I am trying to practice waking up early and starting healthier habits. So that's kind of sort of what that video is based on, so I definitely recommend you go check it out. Also, we have the App Store, maps, weather. The weather I use sometime, of course, to see if it's raining, sunny, whatever. We have reminders, which I don't use. I like to write my things down. I tried to digital plan and do stuff of that nature, but it just does not work for me. So I like to do my things manually. We also have notes, help, wallet, settings, files, and shortcuts. Now pertaining to files, what I'll say about files is, if you are a content creator, upcoming content creator, you create content, whatever the case may be, if you have a camera, a quick tip is, I know for my camera, when I want to get my footage onto my devices such as my phone or my iPad, I have an SD card reader, and it goes straight to files, and that's how all my footage downloads through files, and then I'm able to save it to my photos through files. So I know a lot of people sometimes tend to run out of space, and then they'll delete a whole bunch of Apple apps. So if you're planning to get a camera, or you have a camera and you want to figure out how to get your footage onto your devices, that is an Apple app that you will need. Now going to the second page, this is the page where mainly all my stuff is on. So up top we have a widget. It's just a heart background, and it says be you, do you, for you. Up top we have Find My, Find My is just an app for location. You can share your location with your friends. Next we have contacts. Up here, this is a folder that Apple names. Right here we just have calculator, compass, and voice memos. Apple Watch. My Apple Watch needs to be updated, but I don't necessarily know when I'm gonna update that, but I will. Freeform is an app that just popped up out of the blue as soon as I updated my phone. I don't really know how to work it. I don't use it, but as you can see, I guess you could draw or write on here. And we have tips. I don't know what tips is. I don't use these. Like, some of the apps that are on here is just automatically on here because you have an Apple product and those are Apple apps, but I don't use this app either. But now we're gonna get into the apps that I actually do use. So right here we have my food folder. These are all the apps that I use for food. I don't use Uber Eats too often because they be doing way too much with the prices, y'all. But then there's one of my favorite food apps ever is the McDonald's app. As you can see, they always have good deals. As you can see, I guess Cardi B and Offset partnering with them, you get like a little deal or whatever. And basically, if you eat McDonald's, I definitely recommend getting this app. It doesn't matter if you eat McDonald's a lot or if you eat McDonald's a little bit, because if you eat it a lot, you can save you a lot of money, and if you eat it a little bit, you can still save money, because why would you want to pay full price for something that you don't eat like that? But as you can see, these are some of their deals. McDonald's has deals every single day. So these are a few of them. My personal favorite that they have so far is the $6 medium combo meal. Y'all know inflation is going up around the world. I definitely recommend you getting the McDonald's app. And these other apps that are here, I'm pretty sure they do things similar to McDonald's. Next thing we have is my banking. These are all things I use. One specifically I like is Bank Mobile. If you're a college student, I know for my college, they refund us and it comes on this app. Next, we have all the media apps. So again, make sure you guys go ahead and connect with me. All my social medias will be in the description box. So we have Snapchat, we have Facebook, which I'm just starting to learn. Messenger is basically an app where people can text you on. It's a partner with Facebook. We also have Twitter, which I'm also starting to learn, so y'all be sure to follow me on that, because I'm starting to be a little bit more active on there. For the girls who may be watching this, definitely copy some of these cycle underwears because they're really comfortable. And I know with me having to put on pads or whatever, it can be sort of a hassle, especially when you're cramping, you don't really want anything on. But with these, it's really comfortable and you don't have to worry about staining anything. So yeah, we also have TikTok, and as y'all can see, I'm on my own For You page. So yeah, you guys, this is actually my this is my business page, my business TikTok. So if you guys don't follow my business TikTok, make sure you tune into that. This is one of the faces I just did. If you want to see the rest, go ahead and tune in and follow the page. Then I also have my Instagram. I made like 2 posts a couple hours ago. I also have my business page on here as well. So again, you guys go ahead, feel free to follow my business page. We just had a good deal going on for February, and one of our reels just went viral. That was the face I did. So definitely go ahead and follow that. Then we also have bday Live. That's another app for content creators that I see them on. But me personally, I haven't had the best experience with bday Live because honestly, on any platform that I get on, people will join my live and they just tend not to say anything. Like, it'll be a whole bunch of people in there just staring at me. Don't really know why, but bday Live is just an app that you could do live streams on and stuff like that. Then we have Locket. If you don't know what Locket is just to share pictures and connect with the people in your contacts. So if you like taking a whole bunch of pictures and want to share it with people, definitely go ahead and download Locket. On here we have Amazon, and let me show y'all. I have my list. I don't know if this is my Amazon storefront, but can somebody please give me some insight on how to set up my Amazon storefront, because for some odd reason I really can't figure it out. But as y'all can see, I really have everything set up because I really want to share with you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a few things on here. So as y'all can see, I have the viral TikTok camera on here. So if you are a beginner and you want to get a feel for the camera before you go ahead and upgrade to a higher end one, this is a camera that you could start out with. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, but ultimately the decision is up to you. Then we also have memory card case, which I definitely recommend if you have a memory card and you don't want to delete all your footage and you're going to have multiple memory cards. This is a place to store them rather than keeping them everywhere. Then we have extra batteries with the battery charger. This is the one that I have, and I also have my camera in here. I have the rechargeable clip light, a lot of stuff for content creation. So definitely, if you guys want to see more of that and what's on my storefront, because I'm not exactly sure if I set it up correctly, definitely give me some insight. You can DM me, feel free, and let me know how exactly to set those things up. But next up we have AliExpress. AliExpress is the app I use to get all of my wigs. I got this wig that I have currently in from AliExpress. It was a 613 wig, but as you guys seen in my last video, I dyed it, and I dyed it this color for Valentine's Day. So next up we have Alibaba. Alibaba is an app I used when I was running a small business. So it's good for entrepreneurs if you want to find something to sell. Next we have shopping apps, Fashion Nova. We have Depop, Groupon. Groupon is an app if you don't want to pay full price. If you are a true baddie on a budget, Groupon has a lot of deals, a lot of coupons, things of that nature for like places, for like stores, restaurants, all things like that. We also have Depop. So y'all go ahead and definitely connect with me on Depop, because I am going to start posting more things on there. I have 2 Juicy Couture tops and some jeans. Next we have Shein, Shop, and Pretty Little Thing. Shop is an app basically where it combines all of your orders. So if you're a person who likes to shop a lot but you don't want to flip in between apps to see the shipping or update on your order, Shop will add all of that stuff for you in one place, and you can check it and click different orders at one time. Next up we have my school folder. This is my folder for all things school. I do have my Campuses app on here, so I'm not going to show you guys that, but these are a few apps that I use for school. Next up we have PicsArt. Now in this folder is a lot of the things that I use for my content creation. So PicsArt is basically an app where you can do a lot of different things. I don't really use PicsArt like that. I use it, but not too often. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to give you guys an example, show you guys what it's a little bit about. What I do use on PicsArt, sometimes I'll use their stickers. They have really good stickers. Like, you can literally look up anything and it'll give you a picture of it. I think I used this effect in one of my thumbnails. It was my Christmas wish list. So if you want to watch any of my Vlogmas content, go ahead and tune into that video. So yeah, I don't really use this app too much, but when I do need to use it, I'll use it for like the stickers or cutouts, or if I need to add a photo. That's really it. I don't really use PicsArt like that, but I know a lot of content creators do use this app, but me personally, that's not necessarily an app that I like to use. Next up we have Magic Eraser. Magic Eraser was a good app, but I found a better app Basically, Magic Eraser just removes backgrounds of your photos, but I found an app that does it a little bit easier, and it's not necessarily an app, it's actually a website. So I'll go ahead and leave the website link in the description box below. It's called Remove Background. Next up, we have iMovie. iMovie is an app that I started to use. As you can see, it's offloaded right now, but I used it when I first started YouTube, and it's good for beginners. Like if you really don't know what you're doing, you're just trying to get a feel for things, that's an app that I recommend using. But if not, we're gonna skip and jump to CapCut, because CapCut is one of my favorite editing softwares. As you can see, I used it to edit a video on TikTok for my business page. So yeah, CapCut is beginner friendly, and people who are very advanced in content creating as well. It's good for both, and it's free for the most part. All their free stuff, they have good effects, good transitions for free. We also have Fonto. So let me restore the previous state for you guys. I was trying to find a similar font, so as you can see, it kind of goes. So I come off Fonto to use the fonts, and how I download fonts is from thefont.com. I also leave the link in the description box for that as well. All you have to do is download the font, and then like I said, Files is a very important app for content creators. It'll go to your files and you'll copy it and share it to Fonto, and it'll download from here. So these are a few of my fonts. I know I have a lot more on my iPad because I use my iPad. So if y'all want to see what's on my iPad, definitely go ahead, feel free to let me know. Then we also have PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid is another app I like to use for my thumbnails. So let me go ahead and give you guys a quick example. Like you've seen, I click the app and you'll click grid. So we're gonna use this one. I'm gonna put 3. Let's say you have 3 pictures that you want to use for a thumbnail. Then you go ahead and click at the top and you click next. So then you're gonna click ratio and you're gonna click 16:9. And then removing a watermark is free at all times. They'll probably just make you watch a quick ad if you don't want to pay for it. But I think if you pay for it, it's no more than $2. It's between 99 cents or $2. When the sign just pop up, I didn't really read it. But yeah, that's what I'll use for my layouts. And actually a friend put me onto that, so that's definitely a good thing to use. Canva actually does the same thing as well. I've been using Canva a lot lately, only because when I do the layouts for my thumbnails, I have a little bit more freedom when using Canva, because as you can see in PhotoGrid, it'll put everything in the same shape. But with Canva, you can use the same ratio size and you can size your photos how you want to size them. And this is the layout that I used for my last video. Record Maker is another app. As you guys see here in this flyer that I made, there are 2 phones. Basically, that's what Record Maker does. All you have to do is put a video in and it'll put it in a phone for you, and you can choose the phone. Next, we have all my entertainment. We have my Netflix, Hulu, Stars, HBO Max, and Prime Video. Those are just apps that I use to watch different shows. Next, we have all things YouTube. I did use Thumbnail Maker at one point, but I don't use it really often. It's only if I'm doing like a funny video, for example, my waxing video. If y'all didn't see my wax video, a lot of people seem to like it, so definitely make sure you go check that out. But I just follow some of the grids that they have on there. Is to get attention for your audience so that they can click on your video. Then of course we have YouTube. We have YouTube Tracker. That's to just like track your sub count and track your watch hours. Then we also have YouTube Studio. It'll give you information on your analytics, see how your videos are doing. Then we also have YouTube sub count, and we are currently at 343 subscribers. My ultimate goal is 500 subscribers by the end of March, and we're on the way there. So the next things we have on here is Gmail, Google Maps, the two apps that I told you I prefer to use. Then we have the Holy Bible. I downloaded this app just in case I don't feel like pulling out my physical Bible. I'll just pull it up on my phone. Then we have the Roku app. This app is good for me because I like to use this app just in case my physical remote dies. It'll give me an opportunity to, well, my TV isn't on right now, so I can't really show you guys the remote. But basically, when you click the remote, it allows you to control your TV with your phone as the remote. Then we have Pinterest. Pinterest is what I use to like find aesthetically pleasing photos. Then we have my music. I actually use Apple Music, so I don't really use these apps too much, but these are a few of the songs that I have on here. SoundCloud is offloaded because I don't really use it like that anymore. Before we go to the last slide, let's go ahead and go to the bottom. As y'all can see on here, it's nothing really major. Like I said, I have I use Apple Music, so these are a few of my albums. And I have Messages, Safari. I just came from Bible study, you guys, so I was looking up the story of Cain and Abel. And then we have Phone. Next thing I have on the third page is, as y'all can see, it's very, very big. It's the first of the day, and I got that from the Bible app. I looked up how to put it on here, so I can't exactly show you guys how to put a widget on here, but I definitely would recommend to look up how to put it on here. I'm pretty sure the Bible app has a way, like they have a website and then they'll walk you through it step by step. It wasn't hard. But anyways, under the verse of the day, I have my alarm system. HP Smart. HP Smart is what I use because I have a printer and I can print things off of my phone, and I can connect it to my printer and I can print it off that way. So I don't know if that's considered an air printer or whatever, but that's what that app is. Then I also have WhatsApp. That's basically an app where it's another way to communicate with people who are really, really far away. Then we have the widget apps. I offloaded Widgetsmith. I don't really put any more widgets on my phone anymore, but this is really what it's for. As y'all can see, the widget that was on the first screen, these are some more widgets I created. So yeah, that's what that app is for. Text Now, I use Text Now as my business phone number, so this is what I use to communicate with clients. We have OfferUp. OfferUp, I've been finding a good amount of things on OfferUp. Fun fact, I actually got my camera on OfferUp because someone was selling a camera, and I did not spend $700 on this camera, y'all. I only spent $250. So if y'all want y'all some good quality stuff and y'all want to save some money, I definitely recommend download the OfferUp and see what you find. They also have free finds as well, and I'm all for spending money the smart way, because if you could get quality and the same thing for less, why not? But anyways, we also have Flow. Flow is just a cycle. Oh, apparently mine is going to be starting soon. How unfortunate. Anyways, the next thing we have on here is the Apple Store, which is just the app where you could download all your stuff. Since my phone's updated, I have not opened that because there's been nothing for me to download. So on the last page, we have FreePrints. FreePrints is the app I use to print out all of my photos. Before my room tour, I had a lot of photos up, so FreePrints gives you, I I think up to 85 free prints a month, and all you have to do is pay for the shipping. So that's the app I use if I want to print out any photos, and I don't mind waiting for shipment. Next we have Ring. I have Ring cameras, so that's the app I use for that. Dual Mobile is the app I use for work. When you log in, it'll send you something to your phone just to verify that it's you logging in. Stylesy is something that I was testing out to see, because I'm working on making my business website, so I'm trying to see which site will work best for me. Next I have Xfinity. I have Xfinity Wi-Fi and Xfinity cable as well, so I have this app on my phone. Upside, I have not gotten a chance to use Upside yet because I have not got my car yet, you guys, but I heard that this app is good for you to save gas, so I'm keeping that app on here because I'll be getting that car very, very soon, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So next thing I have on here is 2 games, Cut the Rope and Crossy Road. I play these games when I'm like bored or whatever, but they might get deleted. Beacons is an app that I am looking into using. I have gone on there, but I have not finished setting up. Beacons is basically another website similar to Linktree, but when I seen other content creators use their Beacon, it looked a lot more creative than what you can do on Linktree. So I went ahead and downloaded Beacons, and when I am done, I'll definitely go ahead and start leaving a link in the description box so you guys can see a more set up and creative website. This is a photo enhancer app. I don't edit my photos, but I was looking into seeing how it would look if I do. So I haven't really gotten into that app, but that's what that app is for, and I've seen and heard a lot of good things about it. Aquapark, that's another game. Square is actually, it says appointments, but it's called Square Appointments. That's the app I have actually been into for my business website, so that's what that is. Grassy, somebody emailed me and told me to check out that app. It's supposed to be for influencers and content creators, but honestly, you guys, I have not really had the time to check out this app how I'm supposed to, so I can't give y'all much information on that. Lyft is just similar to Uber. Next, I have the Airbnb app. I am planning a trip soon, so rather than going on the website, I went ahead and just downloaded the app. This is going to be the end of this video. I really hope you guys learn a thing or two about some of the apps that I have on my phone and some of the apps that I use for my content creation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and connect with me on all socials. Check the links in the description box. And with that being said, I'll see you guys again with another YouTube video.
I just hit the text like thanks, cause I bossed up.